Welcome to the Everyday Black Man Podcast, a podcast for authentic black male thoughts. I am Riker. I am joined by R. Reed, aka Burning Cinnamon, and Armstead.
Armstead's in the building.
Please follow us on Twitter at EVYDBlackMen, Instagram at Everyday Black Man, and on the Everyday Black Men Facebook page. It's coming live.
East side.
We on the east side. It's the
side.
best
You
side.
don't play with. Bow, bow, gax, pill. Bow, bow, sleep.
What's up? What's going on? What's going on? How you feeling today?
Should we eliminate the N-word?
Fuck that.
Okay.
This is our word. We made this shit. We took nigger and made it nigga.
Could you do it better for us?
Nigger.
No.
Nigga. You gotta work on that. But you'll be okay.
I want to talk about Hurricane Florence. Or as I like to call the segment.
Last not dead. Checking shit is stupid on Facebook.
You said what?
Yeah, it's like, I checked in. I'm safe in Hurricane Florence.
Well, no. I get that that's good. But the fact that you have to check in means that you're a dumbass. So, as I want to call this, whitest week ever. We saw that everyone told you, hey, the hurricane is going to hit Wilmington, North Carolina. And what do white people do? I've got to stay here with my 3 dogs and my 3 cats. And what are they doing now? They're fishing up your dead cats and your dead dogs in the recovery efforts. Because you're a fucking dumbass.
Because you didn't really try to save them. You just wanted to just not move.
I mean, at the end of the night, white people will love to say that they're going to save shit until, oh shit, it's my life or yours. Guess you're going to die, Fido. They don't really love them pets. They say they do, but they ain't willing to die for them. But this is just the cusp of white shenanigans. They tell you the storm is going to be very bad. They tell you everything that we have here is going to be bad. And people are like, oh, well, it's only a category 2. Nigga, it's 400 miles long. That means you're going to be getting water from now till the day after tomorrow. And so all this quote-unquote flash flooding, nah, nigga, that's regular flooding. That's called, we told you was getting 40 inches of rain, and your ass decided not to do anything, and now your fucking car's flooded, your house flooded, and you're damn sure about to lose everything with that mole. Because that mole is like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to fuck your whole life up. Remember that flood insurance you didn't buy, little bitch nigga? Yeah, it's time for me to come up in this shit.
Little bitch. Apples, man.
Apples?
Yeah, I ate one today.
What does an apple have to do with Hurricane Florence?
The pink apples?
You don't care about Hurricane Florence?
I got avocados in the car. I'm going to make avocado tuna when I get home.
Ooh.
That's terrible. You don't care about this because it doesn't affect you? So
I wouldn't care about it if it did affect me.
Well,
I would leave because I'm not staying around no motherfucking storm. Where you gonna go? I don't know. I'm just not gonna be here.
Yeah, I know about that. Me and this guy went on a vacation together.
We went on a voyage.
On a voyage.
Y'all ain't going on a motherfucking
voyage.
We went on a voyage, man. We was out there in Hurricane Isaac. Man, that battleship was swaying left and right.
On the deck, boy.
Out there on the deck. I went down on the deck. Wind blowing.
Put out there.
Yeah, I told him to come out, man. He like, man, you crazy as hell, boy. I was like, man, what? Come on, man. You got to live life, man. YOLO.
You did.
No, I ain't.
I mean, yeah, once you fall in that water.
Hurricane water, who gonna save you?
Yeah, I ain't coming
Jesus.
Good luck.
Good luck, nigga. Better hope Jesus care.
No, Goku.
He ain't gonna let no whale swallow you up, Joe.
Goku gonna save me.
Transmission your ass.
Hell yeah, man. Pew! What's the noise that they make on bridge?
Oh.
Either way, getting back to reality. Also, we had some bad interviews this week.
Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Katt Williams roasted the fuck out of Wanda, and she deserved it.
That was Wanda?
Wanda. Oh,
I didn't know it was Wanda Sykes.
No, Wanda.
From V103 radio personality lady?
Correct.
Oh.
She tried Katt Williams. And Katt Williams came for her and her whole wig and her burnt broccoli.
What do you keep?
Her burnt broccoli.
Come on, you gotta say it. He got it.
Go ahead.
Say again?
Go ahead with Katt
Williams.
Williams.
What do you cook your kids for dinner?
They Katt Williams though. He came for her, and she deserved it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you here that broccoli was not going to work with this person here. I tell you.
I mean, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, he told us better than mine. He does high pitched voices I can't do.
I mean,
can't do. Like, what do you? She's like, oh, you got kids. Sons are easier to raise, aren't they? And he was like, yeah. What do you cook your kids for dinner? Well, I like to cook them. They love my broccoli.
I had to tell you this. What's the thing that goes into cooking broccoli? Tell me that.
Well,
If you look up online on the internet, you're basically going to see them boil some water. That is it.
It was true though, man.
It was hilarious.
You just supposed to don't be cooking.
Yeah, she don't really be cooking. Like she was over there acting like he asked her what she did best, and she over here gonna mention broccoli.
Said broccoli, man.
Broccoli. You ain't had nothing else. You ain't say I had the best fried chicken. You ain't say I make the best ribs. You ain't say I got a good fish. You ain't say my tacos is on point. You said fucking broccoli, which let us know your fat ass don't cook.
I can cook broccoli.
Anyone can cook broccoli.
Yeah.
Even kids can make broccoli.
Corn?
Yeah, exactly. What's next? Corn?
Do you make a good rice? See, I can't do it.
Exactly. Do you make good rice? You throw some Zatarans in at the end? She was dumb for that. Like, that was a bad interview.
Oh, and
don't try Katt Williams on some fuck
Comedy
shit.
Club, and I'll be at Phillips Arena.
Exactly. He's going to be at the Phillips Arena because Katt Williams still selling shows.
You think he ever come back to that radio station?
I mean, probably make fun of her again. I mean, as far as his stock, I mean, I'm pretty much sure he went up 3,000 views on Google for that shit. So
I will not work with him. That's
what she'll say. It'll be like the rest
of
V103 is going to be there. So, I mean, you want a job or not? I mean, at the end of the night, Georgia is a right to work state.
Yep.
Don't show up to your job one time.
I wonder how much radio personalities make.
Depends. Like, you know, what was that guy's name who ran V103 before he retired? Frank Ski was probably making six figures.
For real?
Yeah, he was probably making six figures.
He was in the game like 25, 30 years.
Yeah, same thing for Tom Joyner. Tom Joyner making real good money.
It's the Tom Joyner morning show.
Yeah, exactly. But also he did the cruises. He did all that stuff. Like Tom Joyner was putting it in.
Making like 30, 40?
Yeah, I mean, still at the beginning. Still at the beginning.
I hope they don't become the future because.
I mean, the problem is that it's so hard. It's so hard to get a good radio personality. Like it's not easy to just be like, oh, I'm a radio personality.
I think I'll be a good radio personality.
But you gotta straddle that line though. There's like Katt Williams could have gone in on her for real, lit her ass all the fucking way up. Mm-mm. But no, you gotta go.
He's a comedian. He was clean with it.
Exactly. You gotta be clean with it. And that's the problem with radio is you can't just like drop like a diss track on somebody. Because people would be like, "Oh, you're so mean." It's like,
but some of them people, they very, very.
I know that, but I mean, the first time you work with somebody like Monique, and you be like, "I'm about to light," but you gotta hold back. You gotta hold all the way back.
Follow the script until they go off script. Then you're gonna be going off script.
No, don't be going off script with them.
Especially like Monique, I wish you would.
You wish you would try.
Netflix didn't pay me because I'm a female. Netflix didn't pay you because ain't nobody watch your shit in like 7 years because your whole comedy bit was about fat bitches. Then you got skinny, and I don't know if you still hate fat or you love fat bitches or fat bitches aren't a thing. I don't know what that's about. Like, we're confused. What are you gonna do now?
Well, I mean, now she's kind of like she's kind of in between. So yes, she did do a lot of skinny shaming. Do I feel like she deserved more than what Netflix offered? Yeah. No. But at the same point in time, there's a way to finesse it. Like, you can't.
She did that Serena Williams thing.
No, not even Serena Williams thing. Because Serena Williams actually had a point.
Feminism.
Monique didn't have a point because Monique is like, either you're riding with me or you just care about the establishment. It's like, nah. Some people may have an opinion that is slightly different, and you have to leave room for that. Like, Tiffany Haddish took the first deal they gave her. Why? Because she's like, look, like, I'm trying to just feed my family, and if they like the first deal, then they'll give you a second deal. I mean, that's how a lot of the smaller comedians...
That's how Disney pays people.
Well, I mean, we don't talk about how Disney pays people. Disney over here still got 3 strikes going on in 3 different countries. Well, 2 different countries. 2 different locations in the U.S. where their workers about to be striking. So let's not talk about how Disney pay people because it's not that great. Unless you're Disney. Moving along, I'm going to skip over white people and go straight into orange justice.
Orange justice.
I mean Agent Orange. Orangutan 45 acting like Hurricane Maria was just this nice little white girl came in here and sat down instead of being that bombastic, killing all these niggas Hurricane of Puerto Rico.
Mr. Bombastic.
Or the fact that we have like 20,000 gallons of water just sitting around unused.
Water just sitting there for?
Because FEMA sucks. FEMA sucks, but FEMA really sucks if you're in a place that the United States owns, or Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands. We don't really give them the same aid that we do for anything else. Then again, if you were in Katrina, the United States doesn't really give a fuck about you. Although they love your land. They appreciate all that shit. You know, they appreciate the fact that y'all cleared out that whole ward for us so we can make white people money. I don't even know, like, Donald Trump, you didn't even talk about Hurricane Maria that much when it fucking happened. Why are you talking about it now?
I've got a great track record. I don't know about you guys. I can't do it. I hate them.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna say
it's just fuck shit. It's like he would have been better off if he had said nothing at all, because then people can be like, "Well, Trump's ignoring the story," but if you don't acknowledge it, it disappears.
I just think that he's right, but the way he did it, he's like, my reports say like 64 people, and their reports say 3,000. Like, there has to be a middle ground between them. So,
or like, let's hire an independent, you know.
The other people who did 3,000 were supposedly independent.
I mean, they were independent, but if Trump really wants to waste money, let's waste money proving the point that we told you before.
We wasted money on Big Gossip. We might as well waste money on that.
Exactly. Let's add 3 different commissions that we're gonna do and report this thing 3 different times till we get to the same number, and then you have to admit that it wasn't as great as you said.
Still wouldn't admit it.
I mean, nah, he ain't saying nothing like that.
Yeah, he is on that fuck shit. But moving from Trump shit into apples, no shit again. And yes, they are better than oranges. Apple released a whole bunch of new phone schematics that they're going to come out with. Lets people play with the watches and stuff. How you feel about that? You thinking upgrading?
Man,
you want to get that X Max or the XR?
You guys have been following the podcast, but we're on the first podcast is when I actually I got my first Apple phone. I got
Season 1, episode 4.
I got the iPhone 8 Plus, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm Apple for life, just for moving forward. I mean, I'm trying to convince people now, but I just can't explain it. But it's better, it is, and I'm actually gonna convince Armstead to go Apple next, right?
Yeah, Armstead, come on, go Apple next. It's worth it, man.
It is. So,
look, Granny Apples, yeah, I like those.
They got this phone $1,445, right? That's
$1,449.
If you get it, you want to get the best possible.
Yeah, you want to get that 512 gig, so you can take all them kind of pictures and videos and all the other stuff that you want to do.
I don't really see the point of getting that phone, honestly.
What, the 512 version, or the phone in general?
The phone in general. I don't see the point of upgrading.
I mean, the point of upgrading is just so you can get something slightly bigger. I mean, it's the biggest phone they've ever made.
6.5.
6.5.
Oh, by the way, no more buttons. Well, besides the volume button and the power button, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Those are the only ones on there. No more buttons.
Yeah, eventually they're gonna get rid of it, so there's gonna be no buttons whatsoever.
And then how you gonna turn the phone on?
Yeah, you think it's in your mind. I don't know. I don't know.
Are you upgraded?
I mean, it doesn't have a fingerprint scanner, and like most drug dealers, I need that. I don't need you to be able to hold up a phone to my face.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to put the phone up to my face to use it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm indifferent.
I mean, I get that Apple says that they don't turn over any records to the government, but I just don't want you to have like a 3D model of my fucking face.
I'm just gonna stick.
That gets better and better with each unlock. Like each unlock, you learn more and more about my face. I mean, people bought the X. I didn't think that was going to be a big thing, and it turned into be like a surprise seller.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't realize. I just don't see why people want to have their whole face.
Doing it.
The rider will definitely be doing it.
Oh.
He's probably gonna get the XS because he don't want the big one.
I don't people like big phones.
I mean, no, like the big, like I feel like, look, we both have the 8 Plus, right?
Yeah.
Like this is a perfect size. It's not too big. It's not too small. You know, it's just big enough for you to be able to watch videos and just small enough to where it fits in one hand without it being like ridiculously whatever. But you telling me you had a phone that has, and I just saw that text message. Damn, I'm sorry, bro. I had this shit on silent, which on the 8 it's actually silent. On the 7 Plus, that shit even if it's on silent, it still vibrate a lot. The 8 Plus, they're like, oh, you want a silent?
Silent.
Ninja. But at the same time, it's like this is big enough. Like this is big enough. I don't need anything like 6.5. Now my hand gonna be looking like this. I need to be fucking Dikembe Mutombo hold up the phone.
But I ain't paying. I can't see myself paying $1,400.
Oh no, man! This is website that I'm gonna throw out right now. I'm gonna throw some business because they're great. It's called Swappa, SWAPPA, and basically you just buy all your used electronics on there for people who don't seem shady.
I'm iPhone for life though.
Who don't
yeah, exactly. They sell phones, they sell consoles, they sell everything. It's basically people selling to other people like them.
Swappa.
Yeah, Swappa. Like it's the bee's knees when it comes to trading electronics.
I want to get.
And then once you buy it, you can sell yours back and probably make $500.
I want to get an Xbox One for Halo because I feel like
what Halo 6? Because you know it's not going to be released till. Oh.
You got the Halo collection?
No.
I want to do a Halo night, man.
You want to go back in time?
I mean, it's fun.
Back in time.
My college was Halo, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You want to go back in time.
Room, I don't give, man.
Actually, now with as big TVs are, you can actually do a Halo night off one TV.
We could do if we get 2 on, we could do 4 on 4. It'd be fun, man.
Yeah, first person enthusiast.
Oh, by the way, Geek Alert. I played the Call of Duty beta.
How'd you like it?
I won. Yeah, it was the was it Battle Royale?
Yeah, they're shitty Royale.
No, bro, it's not.
Shifty Royale.
Bro, it is not shitty.
You think it's okay?
No, it's actually good.
It's probably the best Battle Royale I ever played.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You think they're gonna take the market? I mean, if they're gonna take the market back from Fortnite, then I will 100% sign up.
Put like this: once I played it, and I wasn't bored, bro. The first person view I thought was gonna be weird. Yeah, I like that you can heal and run. Number one.
Yeah.
So you can basically Matrix.
I mean, you know.
Okay.
I can't. You know, is it open yet? Because I saw you playing it.
Yeah, it's open.
Armstead was playing it. Yeah, it was fun. They was doing the bro. Just try it. I would just tell you to try it.
All right. I mean, if you're giving
Hold on, you still off? Or are you back?
No, I'm back. I just haven't played anything because I haven't found anything I wanted to play.
I am there too, guys. I was wondering what's the next game y'all getting.
Well, I was gonna get Battlefield 5, but then all the backlash and
that game's. I ain't like it, and you know I'm a Battlefield fan.
Yeah.
Well, see, I like the wackiness of it. Like I know a lot of people were like, "Man, it's too wacky for me." I'm like, I don't want a serious take on World War II. Didn't we do that for the last 3 games that came out on the subject? Can we have some nuance?
I want to, whatever game y'all do, I'm going to do one and then I'm going to do one myself. Because Spider-Man been killing the market lately. Everybody been taking
Well, yeah. I've been saving up for the Spider-Man. I've been counting my pennies up, getting ready for it.
What's the name? I'll let you borrow it. You should borrow it from him. Because I was going to buy it.
He got
a physical copy. Yeah, he got a physical copy.
If you got a physical copy, then you may as well play it.
Yeah, I was thinking about borrowing it from him. I was going to buy it, but I'm like, I'm just borrow from him whenever he done.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because it's not like he's going to play it forever.
I need to get back on Destiny. I can't even get into Destiny 2, bro. I don't know.
I'm playing that.
Bro, I was so bored. I was watching old Paragon videos.
Damn.
Bro, go look at your hard drive, bro. I want to whenever y'all get a chance, export them. And I want to make a Paragon thing, something like a mashup. Yo, by the way, when we get on mics, I need you to turn your mic on because most of the time it's like I'm talking to me. Y'all need to turn your mics on so you can hear it through the streams or recordings.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that. I'm going to transition from Geek Alert on to music. So Eminem released his Kill Shot. I thought it was pretty good. I get that a lot of people don't like it because they're like, I didn't like the rapid cadence or whatever. I'm like, but he said things that were true, such as, my career will forever be larger than yours. And I mean, when a nigga tells you that his dick is bigger than yours, there's really nothing you can say.
Man, because you don't really know. No,
we do know. This nigga's opening for Fall Out Boy. That's one of the whitest things you could possibly do.
Oh, I thought you said his dick.
No. I'm just saying, when it comes to music is about sales and about clout. Right now, Eminem has more sales than you, more clout, and he's saying he's going to have it forever. And you are signed to Diddy, which means historically you're not going to get any bigger.
I wouldn't want to be a 20-year-old. It was something.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I'd rather be 80-year-old me than 20-year-old you. And it's like, God damn, that shit is true. You're never in all the years that you're gonna go for things, MJ Kelly, because that's what I'm calling you. You're MJ Kelly because you're not a machine gun. You have a man bun. You're not that nigga.
He's made some cool songs.
No, he has.
That one song, The Land. That song.
No.
Again, play that song 10 years from now.
Yeah, you'll remember that song 10 years from now. Yeah. But that's about it. Like he's had what, 4 albums so far?
I can't think of
one platinum album out of that, and all for what?
Anybody know any other MGK songs?
No, I don't think
anybody know The Land.
I'm not good with names, so
you know The Land. Man,
I had to hear
from the land when I die till I die.
Okay.
Till I die. Got his own. I don't even know the words. Till I die. I don't even know his words. Man, I was like 03. I think it was just when it came out around the same time LeBron went back to Cleveland. It just kind of worked out for him.
I mean, that's a pretty good good reference for that time wise.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I'm just like, and it was on NBA 2K, and I played it like 100 times. Everywhere I go, I'm putting on. I'm putting out. That's all I remember.
Yeah, I mean, he's been active since 2000, 2008, released his first album, 2012.
What was his first song in 2009? I remember his first song was kind of cool.
Let's go back.
Just think about White Boy Rapper. Yeah, no, it's common now. No.
Debut single was Alice in Wonderland.
No.
2010.
Wild Boy.
Yeah, but that's not his debut single.
That's the first song I ever heard.
Yeah, but that's
Wild Boy.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're doing.
I'm looking at these songs, Invincible, General Admission. I don't know any song from his album. Oh, Till I Die was on there. That song came out 2015.
Exactly. That's when he started getting like real buzz.
That's it. I don't know Bad Things at my best. And I'm sorry. Dance. I like Fall Out Boy. No. But I'm going to see Fall Out Boy, not Machine Gun Kelly.
Exactly. That's the thing about it is you're going to see Fall Out Boy, not Machine Gun Kelly.
By the way, little secret. When I went to see Rihanna concert, you know who opened up for Rihanna?
Who?
Come on.
Travis Scott?
Travis Scott. And he wasn't even big then. I know who he was. And I was just like, Travis Scott. I didn't know who the fuck
Yeah, but the thing about Travis Scott is Travis Scott's a great producer as well. It really helps if you're great at producing in addition to rapping. Machine Gun Kelly, I get, again, I see the work ethic there. But nigga, you have one slightly platinum album.
What's up with this one song, guys? That one with Drake, that Super. It'd be like, super hot. I was like, did they even try to make
I'm sorry. No, he doesn't have any platinums. He's got a gold.
Yeah, I didn't think he had any platinum, but people don't go platinum like that no more. Yeah, I think it was
you mean are you talking about Nonstop?
What? Is that the name of the song?
Yeah, you talking about Nonstop?
Yeah.
That's the one where he says, yeah. That beat is hard. Like, that's why, like,
it's simple to
But like the major changes I would have done to Drake's Scorpion album is that I would have just divided songs up and condensed it down to like 11 songs that are pure heat instead of bullshit. But we straying pretty hard off topic. So bringing us back.
music.
Well, no. I'm saying we're going now into like Drake, which he ain't have shit to do with Machine Gun Kelly. No Name released her second album called Room 25, which I know you have no idea who No Name is. Basically, she's this Chicago female rapper. She's pretty good. Her first album was highly sought after. Basically, nobody saw that shit coming and it turned out to be good. Her second one, it's a bit different.
It's a bit different?
It's a bit different.
A bit.
She's definitely on the black feminist power tip, but at the same time, she's also talking about like how black men are subjected to things. So it's like she's kind of getting it all together.
Feminism is an extension of the white man power.
Well, yes, feminism is an extension, but I'm saying black feminism, which is basically like black women in power,
is a real thing. But I don't think they've done enough to distinguish themselves from white feminism. Henceforth, I put them in the same.
But I feel like if you listen to No Name's album, you'd see that there's a difference from what she's advocating versus what other people are saying. Yeah. Because she's basically like, look, you treat all of us like shit. I'm just saying that, as a woman, I don't want to whatever. But there was like one line that she had, something about like talking about basically like a situationship and like dialing in for the dick or something. It was a little different. I was like, I mean, we all been there before where you just kind of like.
I'll make a weird observation.
Go ahead.
Well, it's not really that weird. I was at work and I was talking to this one chick and she was like, man, black men. She's like, there's so many black educated women. I was like, white men don't fear black educated women.
At all.
No,
they don't.
Educated men. She was like, why? I was like, I'm going to tell you something. The world never changes as much as you think it is. But when you go to war, you kill men and female children. Females never hold a threat to any man. It's just that it is what it is. Even though I think times could change, but however, black men.
Well, I mean, also like women are looked at as.
Because I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
The reason I said that is she was talking about all these black people running for office, governors and senators and all this kind of stuff. I said it won't matter because we need black men.
Stacey.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with them. I'm probably Stacey Abrams. You got my vote, even though
been jealous.
It ain't gonna happen. But I'm just like, we need more black men in these positions.
Well, no, we had Ben Jealous and Andrew Gillum running. Ben Jealous is Maryland. Andrew Gillum is Florida.
Andrew Gillum, I don't know, man. I don't think he's gonna win.
No, I think he's got a better chance to win than any of them.
He got a better chance.
I think he has the best chance to win, followed by Stacey Abrams.
You think she's
I feel like she's got a way. Right now, polls are saying that they're 50-50. Whereas Ben
How are
Jones,
they 50-50?
How?
because they're assuming that black people are going to come out to vote like they did last time.
Well, everybody, you know.
As long as black people don't repeat that.
Hillary Clinton election.
No, not the Hillary Clinton, because black people went out to vote for that.
I didn't vote for that.
Right at around that time. So, black people voted for Hillary Clinton, but they didn't vote for the black people who were running for Senate, House, all that stuff. Besides, like people who were ingrained, like John Lewis.
John Lewis always wins.
Exactly, but I'm saying like people ran out to vote for like incumbent black people, but like there was a whole bunch of upstarts in 2016, and we're acting like they didn't actually come out, and it's like. But we had people running, and y'all just didn't actually vote for them.
I want to speak on an interesting race, Texas. I hope Ted Cruz loses.
If Ted Cruz loses to that young white upstart, it'll be the best thing to come out there.
Warwick. Beto
O'Rourke.
I don't know. You probably don't even know who he is, but you've seen this video of a white guy talking about the NFL anthem. And I'm going to be honest with you, he's like a white Obama.
White Obama?
Am I tripping?
No, he is like a white Obama.
Yeah, he's like a white Obama.
He's very much in the middle.
If he wins, I think he's going to run for president eventually.
If he wins, I feel like if Democrats lose 2020, then he'll run.
He'll go at what's 2024? It's too early for him to run that.
No. I'm saying if Democrats lose 2020, he'll run. I feel like when Democrats don't lose, then he'll bide his time out some more and maybe run 2030.
I think they're going to lose.
I mean, we don't know yet.
I think they are.
I mean, we don't know yet.
Let's see how this election goes.
Exactly. This election will determine a lot of things. If a bunch of seats flip over in the Senate, because we know we're gonna lose the House. Like the House at this point is not even gonna be close. Like
it's gonna lose the House.
Yeah, no. Republicans are gonna retain the House.
They are.
Yeah, it's like 63 seats that need to be won.
You sure about that?
And it's like 63 seats. Are we really gonna flip 63? Like Democrats in the Senate only have to flip 3. We just need 3 wins, and we flip the Senate. But in order for us to win the House, we have to win 63. Is it impossible? No. Does that mean niggas need to get off their ass and go help out with some of these voting things and the call drives and all the other stuff? Yeah. But are niggas actually going to do that? They gonna call drive for Stacey Abrams, and that's going to be where it ends.
I told you I had a paper ballot in the mail. I'm just going to mail that shit off.
Exactly. Stacey Abrams tried to give you as much stuff as possible.
It's as easy as possible.
But that's the difference between people who have money.
Vote for P. You got your paper ballot in the mail?
Yeah, man.
Hold on, what were we going to next? There was something I mentioned.
The last thing? Remy Ma called Joe Budden a fucking pussy.
Yeah. That was deep. And I give her, but my respect level for her was already high. I don't like her music because I think she can rap, but she can't make songs.
I mean, that's a common thing for you, though. Is you think a lot of people can rap but can't make songs.
Name a good Remy Ma song.
Sheether. What you should have said is go before that. Then I would have been like, which one, Fat Joe? And I've been like, all of them.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Fat Joe. He come around every couple years with a hot song. It's hot for a little while, and then you realize it's actually kind of trash, and then go. What was that last song they had?
All the way up.
All the way up.
That song was trash from the beginning. I ain't like that.
That song was
great.
That was a New York song.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
But the thing about it is, Remy Ma is making music for her people. She making music for the niggas in New York. I get.
What it's for, then I get it.
Exactly. I get that people are like, well, she's not making music for Eric, but it's like, but she's got 25 million niggas she can appeal to up there, who a quarter of them are actually listening to rap, and a quarter of that quarter will actually go out and support her in music, and then a quarter of that quarter.
I ain't hating on Remy Ma. I'm just like, yo, make songs. All right.
Exactly. All the way up was a hot track. She did a good job.
It's like for a New York club. They be at the club. Yo, son, got my Tim's on all the way up. Yo.
You looking fly. She'd be like, duh, son. Okay, we ready to. It's like New York is.
On my mother.
Them
Tim's is hot.
Them Tim's, because with New York, everything's got to be plural. On my man's.
Man, I got all the colors, man. I got the Infinity Stone colors, man. I got the orange, I got the green, I got the red.
No, orange. Greens. For sports this week, I wanted to plug a podcast.
Shout out to my boy Bishop.
Guest host, Fortunate, called Fantasy Outsiders. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you, RB. But Fantasy Outsiders is a podcast that gives you some tips on your fantasy league so that you can run it. They got back picks. They got who is going to be a catfish. They got talking about general league. They got injury reports. All that stuff combined into one podcast. So definitely check them out. Right now they're on SoundCloud, but they'll be expanding.
Fantasy Outsiders.
Exactly.
Outsider.
But also in the news of sports,
Josh Gordon got released.
Josh Gordon
got released
by the Cleveland Browns.
How you feel about that?
I don't know. Josh Gordon is one of the best receivers who've been on drug issues for like the last 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years?
Would you pick him up if you had a team right now?
Yeah, I'll pick him up.
Yeah, man, he just got on drugs. He's strong as shit.
Nah, they released him stupid. I think he hurt himself at the club on Friday, so.
What did he do? Who got the smoke?
I mean, whatever happened to him, I think he's gonna be a Cowboy.
I mean, Cowboy needs anything they can pick up right now.
They don't have any receivers.
They don't have shit.
And Dak, the truth is, Dak not that good. But we'll get on to that next week. We want to see what happened. I want to save that for next week.
Okay.
Let's get to the next topic. I want to give y'all shenanigan real quick. This girl I know, me and goddamn Armstead actually know this bitch. She was messing with this married man at work. Blah blah blah. She was messing with the married man. Britt.
You know
My girl
Britt?
Britt.
Oh.
So she was messing with this married man, and the married man got a divorce. She tried to date him. I told her from the beginning, you know that relationship ain't
that it's not gonna work.
You was a side piece, and you always gonna be a side piece, even if you try to do it. She was like this. She found out dude was cheating on her. I'm like, bro,
you can't cheat on the side piece. You on the side.
He broke up with his wife, and he over there playing with a
He broke up with his wife, or he divorced his wife.
He divorced his wife.
Oh,
bro, that still ain't gonna work, bro.
Oh God, that's breaking all kinds of man code. That's like 5 different man code violations.
I told her from the beginning. Cause I'm like, look, I'm objective. I'm gonna let you know if I look at you as a side piece from the beginning, it's
always gonna be
hard for me to change that role from you.
I mean, that's like anything. If you was a side nigga, stay in your lane. If you a side chick, stay in your lane. You can't cross paths and become, better. You might get invited in.
It's rare. It's rare.
It happen, but you gotta go with the more possible outcome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's more likely you're going to end up being a triad, which is basically I got my wife and you just the extra chick.
They did for about a year or two. And his wife found out, they broke up, and she found out.
I mean, all that sounded like bullshit, but yeah, basically a triad is basically A, B, and C sometimes all go together. Sometimes it's just one of the two, and sometimes...
Yeah, it's like a Triforce.
Yeah, exactly. It's a Triforce. Got to have the power and the courage and the, what is it?
Sometimes they always end up linking up,
Okay, you went hard for that reference. You went hard for that reference.
Yo, but I told her, and I was right. It didn't take that long. I was just like, I told your ass.
So he basically...
I told you.
So basically, the side chick who was the one who was cheating with thought that this nigga was going to change and become a faithful man.
Yeah, she was like, I gave him everything. He did whatever. I'm like,
there's nothing you can give a man who's fine with cheating to make this nigga not cheat. If somebody's cheating on you just because they want to have side woman or side man, depending on your gender or what you're into, then they're not going to change because they've been wanting to get a side dish for a while. And once you get a side dish and you got a main dish, it's hard to go back to just a main dish. It's hard, nigga.
I told her, but she was just so sad. I'm like, we work together still. I'm just like, what you thought was going to happen?
Yeah, what you think?
Well, first and foremost, anybody who dips their pen in fountain ink deserves what the fuck they get. Because you never cheat
maybe a black
anybody
pen and blue
from
fountain
the
ink.
job. Never. It's always going to end up being costing you stuff. If you're a man, the woman could call all kinds of shit.
It's going to cost you insanity.
And yeah, it is going to cost you sanity in the end. Because you're always going to have to watch that chick doesn't get you in some trouble or some fuck shit. Although you could get caught fucking a prostitute in the closet. That's slightly worse. But continuing on relationships, because you started this thing already. We're going to talk about that 3-month divorce.
Is it a crime?
So, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it a crime?
I mean, technically, it's only a crime if you get caught. It is only a crime if you get caught. But all right, we're going to talk about 3-month relationships. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a woman who had a Huffington Post article that people were like, oh my God, this is so terrible. And then the rest of us, a.k.a. the men, we were like, I mean, this just seems like, nature ran its course. So basically, this woman gets a relationship with this guy. At the beginning, they're all in love and lovey-dovey, like everybody is when you're on drugs. And then eventually the drugs, hormones, wear off. And they just kind of become in a regular relationship. Eventually it gets to the point where they're like, oh, we should marry. So they begin to marry, but they're finding that they're arguing over every single thing through the wedding, which she was told, every couple does that. But I mean, they're having arguments over motherfucking plates. I mean, I don't know about you, Armstead, but if my girl's like, I want to get the plates with the little rose color, I don't give a fuck. I'm just eating shit off the plates. Baby, if giving you these plates can get me out this store 5 minutes faster, choose whatever fucking plates you want. And don't ask me shit. I don't care. It's just a plate. I eat off of it. That's it.
Just get some paper plates. You tripping.
No. For your actual like the ones you're gonna bring home.
Yeah, paper plates.
No, you're not gonna bring home paper plates.
Who gonna do the dishes?
Gucci.
Oh, she gonna do the dishes. You know these new chicks be trying not to be doing no dishing, man. They be trying.
I think the dishes is a rotation, but
rotation. No, it's
at the same time it depends on a lot more of how you have things done. Like
when you say rotation, mean like 5 times you, 1 time me.
No, I'm saying
because we ain't rotating cutting no grass.
Boy, who tell the truth, boy?
I mean, it just depends. Like I said, if you sign up for the traditional relationship package, then that means you're right. Then I need this to be done by you. You know what? I might do the dishes once a week.
Yeah, because the grass got to be cut every 2 weeks.
It's not in the grass. Like if you're in a traditional relationship, you're responsible for everything. I gotta come down, baby. You ain't hopping up on this ladder.
I'm doing.
The lights need to be changed around the house.
I'm gonna call my homies. We gonna go up on that gutter. We gonna let out YouTube this, bro. Everybody watch this video. Let's try to do it our best.
Exactly. So I mean, again, it depends. They were not in a traditional relationship package, so that's why he was arguing with her over plates like a motherfucking fool.
You don't argue with no woman. Say what you gotta say and be done.
Well, not even that. You don't argue over no shit that don't matter.
I mean,
unless you're just looking to argue. In which case, if you're a man who's looking to argue with someone, then you have several problems inside of you. Because you don't need to be arguing with people. Like, even with other men, you don't argue. You say what you're going to say.
Or punch him in the face.
That's not a bad way to live your life.
With your friends, you shouldn't just punch your friends in the face.
Well, no. Your friends are different because those are people you care about. But I'm talking about just regular person. Regular person. Yeah, I'm not having an argument. I'm going to tell you what it is. Like, remember the black guy.
Argue with strangers all the damn time.
The black guy who offended that black woman who was being accosted
go into a room with a bunch of people and just start talking about sports. Y'all gonna argue.
That's
but that's different. That's you guys debating.
Argument's an argument.
No. That's a debate.
It always ends up turning into an argument.
No, that's a debate because everybody in the room is passionate about the subject. Yeah. I'm saying if a man come to you right now and it's like Armstead, and you are in the middle.
The best way to build your biceps is push-ups.
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, you don't know what the hell you talking about.
What?
Bro, trust me, I did 1,700 push-ups and I got the biggest biceps on earth.
How you do your push-ups, first of all?
This with a diamond.
First of all, that's going to work to sit on your chest.
That's a debate. Now, this is the argument. Best way to build push-ups best way to build your biceps is do push-ups.
No, it's not.
Pussy ass nigga, what the fuck you talking about? You don't know what the hell.
Hey man, you don't get your ass, boy. I'm a fucking curl your ass, nigga. I'm a curl your ass, nigga.
Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference?
I know that shit made sense.
Yeah, that's not a debate. A debate means that both of y'all are coming with factual
information. You got different substance. There's substance here, substance there. And sometimes, as a man, you just say you're right and you stop arguing. Even if you gotta realize some people don't care about being wrong, they just care about feeling right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of people like that.
Yeah, me too.
Plenty of people. You're gonna meet them. A lot of times there are women.
You saw my argument this week.
Well, I've been an ongoing argument that we'll talk about off air. But it's one of those ones where it's just like you're arguing to argue, and I'm just sitting here stating facts, and you're like, those are your truth. No, bitch. There's truth and there's truth and there's false. There's no back and forth. There's truth and there's lies.
Then there's also a middle.
My argument was
middle is your opinion, and your opinion doesn't matter if we're talking truth.
My argument was in band. Black Anime Nerds. Are you in there? Facebook group.
I don't think I am.
So I was arguing with this chick. She was talking about GT's not canon or non-canon. I said we don't know yet. I sold her from the beginning. I said it doesn't make any sense if it is a part of the main storyline. Whatever. And then she's like, Kiri Toriyama had nothing to do with GT. That's a lie. Kiri Toriyama had a lot to do with GT. He designed the initial stories, did the 3 initial phases for the characters. He even gave Vegeta that stupid fucking mustache.
Yeah.
He did that shit.
But it turned from a debate into feelings. Now, part of it is, I told you earlier, you could have won her to your side had you decided to not be condescending.
Let's think about this. How old was Vegeta when he came to Earth?
He was in his 20s.
We looked that up, but we had a weird.
Yeah, he was like in his 20s.
He was in his 20s, right?
Yeah.
So, and then when he had that beard, how old was he then?
He was in his 40s. He was like 46.
Yeah, he was in his 50s. Remember?
Well, no. Remember, Bulma's older than he is.
Oh yeah, she is, but he died. But he didn't die. He didn't stay dead for long.
Yeah, he didn't stay dead.
Goku's younger than pretty much everybody because he died. Not everybody, but like 7 years though.
Yeah. Goku's younger than everybody because of all the deaths.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, because remember, technically through Z, he was dead. Through the end of Z, the Boo saga, he was dead during that time frame.
You remember he died for like 5 years.
Yeah, he died.
So when he died, he don't age.
Like 6 years later.
The first time he died for a year. Doing the same.
No, I'm saying so when you're saying this, when he died. When you die, you don't age.
Yeah, because you're dead. You can't age in your body.
You know what? That makes sense. Yeah, okay. You know, I didn't think about that.
That's why.
So when he was on Snake, Wade did that? Because Snake. No, I'm talking about when he
assuming that's a spirit form.
That's a spirit form. But even then, he's still dead during that whole time frame. Okay. Meanwhile, everybody else is getting older.
Yep.
And also, Bulma starts off like 4 or 5 years older than him. So Bulma just consistently gets more and more old, gets older and older because she doesn't die.
How old was Chi-Chi?
Chi-Chi was pretty young like him. Chi-Chi was I think 1 or 2 years younger. But the problem is that Goku died for a year, so Chi-Chi caught up. And then Goku was dead for like another 6 years after Cell Saga. So Chi-Chi now is older than this nigga. How your wife become? We'll talk about it later. But getting back to the main thing, I know that we went on a slight diversion there, but bringing all that back from not arguing with people to, as a man, say your piece and then move forward. She, in the article, getting back to the 3-month divorce lady, she went into all the reasons she thought that, she felt that she was a terrible person. And then 5 months later, she moved on with her shit. It's like, if you know a relationship is bad, sometimes you just kind of move forward with your life. And you keep it going. And you don't, cry about it and whine about it. She eventually ends up marrying a guy who actually cares about her. And,
what's going on?
It's everything that you want. Like, that's what you want. That is exactly what you want.
That is all we want. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, don't argue over no fucking plates with your girl.
Find no happiness in no other person. You gotta be a happy person already. That is my advice for you guys for the week. If you gotta make them happy, they'll never be happy. Find somebody who's happy and make them happier.
Exactly. Yeah. But now I gotta hit you with one small little thing before we end this. So you go on a date with a chick, and your date's cool, copacetic, whatever. Let's say y'all start off, y'all bowling or whatever. Maybe shooting darts. Y'all go back. Y'all have like a nice little lunch. And then at the end of the lunch, the date's about to end up. You're about to, diverge past. She like, hey, can you buy me some food for my kids? What you gonna do?
All right. It's been a nice day meeting you. And fuck your kids. I don't know your kids. And why they daddy ain't feeding them? No, I'm not even asking. I'm like, all of us are going to be like, nah, I ain't buying your kids shit.
Exactly. I don't owe you anything.
Let me ask you this.
First date.
Where do we go eat on this first date?
Let's say y'all ate at Red Lobster. Nah, fuck
Red Lobster.
Nah, fuck with Chili's.
She went to Chili's.
I need some food for my kids at home.
If you needed food for your kids, at home, we could have went to the grocery store.
Exactly. If you needed food for your kids at home, we could have made this a hamburger helper night.
I got a can and I cook.
Boiled some broccoli, and we could have called that a night. But
I ain't buying her kids. By the way, the one dude who defends everything women do, that black dude on Facebook, what's his name?
Card Barty.
I don't know his name. That's his real name?
No, I was just fucking.
Derek Jackson, bitch ass nigga.
I mean, look, I'm not going to say he defends everything that women do.
He defends everything they do.
I'm not going to say
all that bullshit.
I
ain't calling him a bitch because I think he a bitch. I'm calling him a bitch because he rarely calls women wrong. Which one or the other?
Again, if you are not holding women to the same standard as men, because if you would not allow a man to do this.
Well, men are men and women are women. They're different. So I don't know what you mean by that one.
No, what I'm saying is, what I'm saying, sir, is that under the quote unquote umbrella of the black feminist / everybody is going to be treated equally, then we're treating people equal. So if a man could not ask you for this shit, then you can't ask for this shit. That's why if you like, what if your girl makes more money than you? I'm like, all right, well, so she makes more money. So she's paying for all the bills. Well, she should no. She makes more money, right? So she's paying for the bills. I mean, either if it's okay.
The problem with people who make more money than you is you realize they spend much more money than you do because they got more money than you do.
Also true, but what I'm saying is a lot of times like we had the same argument when people were like, well, you couldn't even date a girl who makes more money. I'm like, is she taking care of all the bills? Well, why should she have to? So if I'm a man, I should take care of all the bills. But if she the one who got all the money and she the woman, she can't take care of all the bills.
Correct. That's how it works.
Exactly.
That's how it works in womenized or fake feminists.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm putting it under the black feminists, because I don't care what white people have to say about this. Because white people don't feed or help out my community. They're never signing up. They're never signing up for, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take care of black people. We're gonna let black people determine the cadence for how we help them, and we're gonna listen to whatever they have to say about things. They never start out with that shit. They start out with the conservatives are like, well, those niggers don't need anything, and the Democrats are like, we need y'all all on welfare so that y'all can just kind of like, you know, like just be fine on that. It's like, y'all don't want me to be rich. Y'all want me to do well. Y'all want me to be dependent on the system. Whereas Republicans want to kick me off the system because they want to see me die. But then they don't want to see too many black people die because they want us to complain about. Like, they're not trying to change that. They want a boogeyman, but, you know.
Even though they use the system more than we do.
Exactly.
But they don't talk about that.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about that another time. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to go ahead and call this episode of Everyday Black Men. Please follow us on SoundCloud. Stitcher. Spotify. Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and of course on any of the little directories that are there like Castbox. Definitely go follow us and follow our boys on Fantasy Outsiders. And Armstead, you got anything you gonna say?
Drink plenty of water, man. Hydrate yourself. By the way, also, I don't know if I don't think we ever talked about this. You know, Vegas reached a whole another time high for their heat out there. It got so hot out there.
Yeah, nigga, that's why I want to go in May.
So hot. Yeah,
nigga, that's why I want to go in May.
Update on that. By the way, we are going to Vegas, and maybe we're going to do a podcast about that.
Yeah! Are we? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
We just going to record something?
Yeah, we're just going to record. We're going to record.
You going to bring the whole setup? Or?
I'm going to bring the whole setup.
I want to do a live podcast.
You know what? Vegas, live podcast by the pool.
We're going
live podcast by the pool.
Me and Pete, we're going to do a family thing.
Reed, you got anything you want to say?
All right, say
I don't know where to take it from there, ladies and gentlemen. You got a freestyle for us to carry us out?
I wish I had the beat right here, but I can't hear right here. I'm going to move my hands as I rap, but I don't know what I'm about to say, so I take it back like Eminem.